Hey, good morning, everyone. I'm going to do a little bit of practice on some eyes here. Uh, do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hmm. looks alright. It just seems a little too long. Uh, Try another one. Let's try another eye. We'll do a right eye this time. This time I'm going to try laying in the white first. Shoulder. My shoulder is hurting today, so hopefully this will take my mind off of my shoulder pain. Not sure if I like that one. I'm gonna redo. I'll make this a female eye. I like doing the female eyes because you can use black. They usually have, eyeliner on. It's not bad. It's amazing, just one little correction, how much of a big difference it makes. Just adding one little correction, one little millimeter. Alright, I kind of like that one better than the first one. But eyes, when you do an eye, you could do them simple or you can make complicated. Let's do one like this. We'll put the we'll just put the eyeball, the round part in first. That's the call that the pupil, or the you know what I mean, the eyeball. And we'll put a little pupil in there. And let's see. There we go. Now we'll put some my pink in there, my skin tone. Find some white. Just really quickly. It's not a bad looking eye for just throwing the paint up there. And we'll put a little color on the eyelid. Then the burnt umber for this and we'll lighten that up. The eyelid. Usually a little lighter here. It's not a bad eye. We'll put a little teardrop in there, tear duct. Yeah, we'll put some eyelashes on this one. I'm just practicing my eyes today. My back was hurting me. And once I started painting a little bit, my back started feeling better. I think I was kind of like favoring it too much this morning, and that once I started moving around and doing something, like I went and got a coffee. I was just sitting in my car trying to relax my shoulder, and it didn't start feeling good till I started painting. So I started painting just a while ago. I didn't want to get into something big, so that's why I decided to do something here, in case my back did start hurting. Let's put a little highlight in that eye. I want to start experimenting also with a knife and see if I could handle doing an eye with a knife. Because I've done knife paintings before. They're actually pretty fun. You don't have to keep cleaning your brushes off. Ruben! Yeah, that kind of looks like my eye right there. But mine's a little more greener. Looks like Paul McCartney's eye. And he's kind of got a slanted eye. This is that guy's face from the coffee shop the other day. He was about, when I took a picture, he was about 50 feet away. Through a piece of glass, and I liked the way it came out. It already looked kind of impressionistic in the photo, so that's why I gave it a try. Eventually today I'm going to get into a impressionism I took a photo of a Paris street with people walking on the street in front of a Cafe George. There's like this cafe there, and then they have they have this big thing at the end of the street. It's kind of like an old Roman type structure. I've never been there, but I've seen that in a lot of paintings. That street. All right. I'm taking off my. I gotta take my hoodie off. It's getting a little warm in here. I wore this hoodie because it's kind of cool in the morning. All right, there we go. Much better. Yeah, some winter, huh? It's almost over. Once we get through February, we haven't had much of it here in Seattle. It's going to be 54 degrees today here. Usually, by Christmas time it had already dropped snow and was cold. Uh, I'm putting some gloves on. The paint I'm using is toxic free, this oil paint. But I'm still putting the gloves on anyway, just to so in case I gotta wipe some. This time I'll do like I'll do a dual set of eyes here. Something in the way she moved attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way she woos me. Don't wanna leave her now. No, I believe in how. Let's see. Let's put the eyes all the way to the left here. Yeah, this is really good. I think I'm going to start doing that You know, there's a Tai. You see the Tai Chi commercials. Uh, all the time on YouTube. I think it would just help me because, like I said, my shoulder feels better now that I'm actually moving around here a bit, you know. So if I went and did a little bit of Tai Chi in the morning, it might help. All right. I'll be on later for sure, so I'll plan, brother. I'll be here. I'm not going to put a pupil in there. I'll just put the light. So I'm going to make this also female eye. With a little bit of eyeliner here. The eyes are kind of cool because I'm trying to get it down to where I only do a few swipes to get the eye finished. You always hear people say, you know, you don't want to overwork your painting because then that part of it looks, you could tell that it doesn't look right. All right, I like it. I don't know what I did there. definitely not my favorite. Uh, this one I like, but that one it kind of got flat there. But, oh well. Let's try adding, fixing the eyeball maybe. Put a little more in here. Something the way she moves. Alright, let's move on. That's what I mean by you start overworking it, you'll get in some trouble here. Let's try, I'm going to try some reddish type shadows this time over here. Something in the way she moves. That's a little bit more corner eye there. Whoops, using too much turpentine. I kind of messed that eye up. It was looking good. It was looking pretty good there. I'll put this paper towel on my hand so I can keep wiping my brush off. Well, I'll have to put some mascara on now since I messed that up. This is the inside of the eye here. This eye started off so good, and then I kind of messed it up. Now it's like overworked. Thanks for watching, everyone. This is just my practice morning. Try and do that eye like I did before. It's a little bigger. So what's cool, yesterday I went to Blix and finally got some more titanium white. I also got zinc white, which is for mixing, and I'll eventually get into that. Hey, are you back already, Ruben? Move this up so I can read. Oh, right on. Oh, you mean the whole overall picture with the guy covered up? Yeah. It's like he's having a nightmare or something. I don't know. I kind of thought about it, what it's going to look like when I'm done, but I didn't really take any credence to it because I knew it would get covered up with eyeballs. I don't mind, when I see girls with kind of bushy eyebrows, that doesn't bother me. I actually think it looks kind of cool. Uh, as they get older, pluck their eyebrows so they can draw them in. But I kind of like the original their original eyebrows. I don't know why they're always doing that. I gotta keep my shoulder, my back straight. Alright, we're gonna try, I'll try and do some different eyes now. I'll do something a little more, kind of like these eyes here, a little simpler. Alright, let's see what I can do here. Just a couple swipes and then move on. Something in the way she moves. And all I have to do is think of her. Something in the way she woos me. Don't wanna leave her now. Ba 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 ba. That's from some really different colors there. Alright, let me try one more, and I think I'm going to move on to we're going to do my Impressionism street in Paris. I put gloves on it, but I don't really like wearing them. Uh, but I'm such a sloppy painter. Brush handles end up getting paint on them, and so when you pick them up, the paint gets all over the place. Uh, Something that I can't find. Oh, there it is. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. So I started up here, then I did that one, then that one, and no, that one, that one, that one. I'm not done with this one yet. This one I tried to do with minimal strokes. Like there's one stroke above each eye, the pupils, one stroke, one stroke. Trying to see if I could get it done. By getting the paint up there, then you can come back later on and you can really, you know, get your details put in, because you don't want to overwork it. I mean, look at what could happen, you know. We'll put a little red up in here. Just a little bit. You don't want to, I don't like to ruin it, you know. And then usually this thing above the eye is pretty pronounced, this line that, you know, up around the eye. It's pretty pronounced, but it's usually like a light brown. It's just a shadow like this. Alright, let me finish that one, then I'm going to move on to my scene in Paris. I got a really cool picture of, there's a girl standing up against the wall. You can tell she's a local, and she's got her back turned to everything. Like, she doesn't even see the Paris street. She doesn't care, because she's been there probably her whole life. And it's just a silhouette of her, and then all you see is her hand holding her cell phone. So I was gonna do put her in. I like that so far. Yeah, I really like it. Let's put a mouth on there, see what happens. We'll kind of cock it sideways here. A little grin. Something in the way she moves. Attracts me like no other. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready. One hour of practice. All right, I'm gonna shut this off and restart it, guys. Come back if you're still in here, Ruben. I don't know, we could say eyes, staring eyes. Eyes upon you. Or I see you. I something. All right.